A couple of weekends ago, we saw Jesse Bam Rodriguez add to his growing boxing legacy at only 24 years old by beating future Hall of Famer Juan Francisco Estrada, moving his record to 20-0 with 13 KOs. It was a performance that forced fans, if they didn't already, to consider him as one of the best pound for pound in the sport. Bam has a beautiful style to watch, with world-class footwork. He utilises constant foot feints to increase the pressure on his opponents, and will regularly cut angles to the side of his opponent in order to create opportunities to land his devastating hook and uppercuts to head or body at an angle where he is safe from return fire. These tactics have been similarly employed by boxing greats such as Mike Tyson, who is known for expertly shifting his weight to load up on rapid power punches, as well as Vasily Lomachenko, nicknamed the Matrix for his dance-like footwork and his ability to avoid punches. Like Loma, Bam fights out of a southpaw stance, which are notoriously difficult for orthodox fighters to deal with. You can see in his fights that Bam is always battling for the outside foot position against orthodox fighters. This sets up an advantageous position to throw the straight backhand. Bam utilises a high guard to block punches, but it also allows him to draw out punches from his opponent by looking as though he's not in place to reply. However, Bam is an expert counterpuncher and will look to draw shots to create his own openings. He is known as a pressure fighter and employs constant upper body movement, slipping and rolling in order to avoid creating a stationary target. He is comfortable shifting weight onto the back foot in order to take the sting out of punches, not just ploughing forward as many pressure fighters do. Bam never allows his opponent a chance to rest, and you could see this in the Sonny Edwards fight for example, just how exhausting it is to try and keep up with a powerful pressure fighter. His recent form is quite remarkable, including wins over Carlos Cuadras on short notice, who boasted a record of 39-4-1 at the time. Bam then beat another of the Four Kings, the man known as Rungvisai, who boasted a record of 55-1 at the time. Rodriguez would then go on to score 2 unanimous decision victories against Israel Gonzalez and Christian Gonzalez Hernandez before facing the unbeaten and highly rated Englishman, Sonny Edwards. It was a great fight between two of the best in the division. However, Bam simply had too much firepower for Edwards, knocking him down heavily and forcing his corner to put him out due to a broken retina. Most recently, Bam faced another legendary fighter in Juan Francisco Estrada, who boasted a record of 44-3 coming into the fight. Bam fought beautifully, employing really clever angles to set up power shots and avoid return fire. Bam scored a knockdown in round 4 and seemed to be well on his way to getting a stoppage. However, he would have to show grit himself as Estrada shocked him with a left-right combo in the 6th round, putting Bam on the canvas for the first time in his career. Undeterred, Bam would quickly battle back with a vengeance, landing a brutal left hook to the liver right at the end of round 7, sending Estrada down, writhing in pain to end the fight. Bam became the new WBC and Ring Magazine Super Flyweight World Champion. In terms of the pound-for-pound conversation, fighters in lower weight divisions can often be overlooked due to the popularity of the heavier divisions in comparison. However, it's been impossible to ignore certain fighters in recent years, like Bam and particularly Naoya Inoue. At the moment, the top 3 pound-for-pound fighters seem to be a slight level above. They are Inoue, Crawford and Usyk. I believe they are followed closely by the light heavyweight kings, Beterbiev and Bivol. I'd currently have Bam at number 6. At only 24 years old, the sky's the limit. Particularly with Usyk now 37 and Crawford 36, there will soon be gaps near the top of the mythical list. In the near future, Bam could well step up to 118 pounds in the bantamweight division. All 4 belts are currently held by different Japanese fighters, including Yoshiki Takai and Ryosuke Nishida. However, the 2 biggest fights would undoubtedly be against either the WBA champion Takuma Inoue with a record of 20-1 or the WBC champion Junto Nakatani with a record of 27-0. If he was to take this path and win these fights, firstly he wouldn't be very popular in Japan, but secondly he could step up again to face Naoya Inoue, brother of Takuma. This may be difficult as Inoue is also likely to move up at some point. But the trend of stepping up too far away is something I'll cover in my next video. For now, I hope you enjoyed this video. Where do you rank Bam in terms of the pound for pound list, and what do you think is next for him? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again soon.